Welcome to Science for 50. Please open your books and notebooks. Today we're going to see how do plants make food. Page 94 to 99. Let's understand. Read with me the part that is underlined with pink. The process in which plants make food is called photosynthesis. In photosynthesis, plants put together materials to make food with the energy of sunlight. Photosynthesis takes place mainly in the plant's leaves. Certain cells in a leaf have most of the leaf's chloroplast. These structures contain chlorophyll, the pigment that gives plants their green color. During the day, the chlorophyll takes in light energy from the sun and changes into chemical energy needed for photosynthesis. Now, copy this definition on your notebook. Now, let's explain more about photosynthesis. In this picture, you can see a plant during the day making the photosynthesis process. In photosynthesis, plants absorb sunlight, water from the soil using the roots, and also they absorb a gas called carbon dioxide. The leaves receive all this: the light, the carbon dioxide, and the water. And inside the leaves, inside the plant cells, there are little structures called chloroplast. In this chloroplast happen a very special process in which they synthesize all these three materials to transform them into sugars or glucose. This is the food for the plant. And this is where the plant gets energy. You can see here how inside a leaf there are millions and millions of chloroplasts. They are so small that you need a powerful microscope just to see them. Chloroplasts are really small. They are even smaller than a regular cell. Inside the chloroplast, a special process happens. Besides that, chloroplasts contain a pigment called chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is the responsible for making leaves green. You can see here how this process happens. First, the plant absorbs water from the roots and sends it to the leaves. The leaves catch sunlight using chloroplast. The leaves also absorb carbon dioxide, and the chloroplast, this little friend right here, uses those three elements to produce glucose. As we mentioned before, glucose is a type of sugar. This sugar is the food for the plant. As an extra, one residual from this process is a special gas that we need to live. That gas is called oxygen. Without plants, we cannot live because they are the only ones that produce oxygen. You can see here how millions and millions of chloroplasts catch the sunlight, receive the water, and also receive the carbon dioxide. It's their job to produce all that food, and the food is later sent to all the plant. You can see here those little orange points. Well, that is the glucose or sugar that the leaves produce. It's sent to all the parts of the leaf plant, like other leaves, flowers, branches, stem, and roots. This system is very important for the plants to survive. If plants don't have one of these three elements, the plant will die. Now, what happens during the night if I don't have sunlight for my plant? Don't worry. That's one of the special things about plants. They are ready for everything. During the night occurs a special process called cellular respiration. In cellular respiration, the plants are not making photosynthesis. They use the sugar or food that they produce during the day to give more energy to the rest of the plant. In this case, the cellular respiration is a process in which the plant is working on growing and healing. Other important and interesting fact about cellular respiration is that in this case, plants absorb again oxygen and release carbon dioxide. How they compare? Simple. Photosynthesis needs carbon dioxide and water mixed with sunlight and chlorophyll to produce glucose and oxygen. Cellular respiration, on the opposite, uses glucose and oxygen that the plant had and it's around it, plus carbon dioxide and water to have energy. In this energy is what the plant uses to grow more, to repair something damaged, or to have reproduction, growing fruit, or releasing spores. Interesting, right? The world of the plants is very, very wonderful. That's all for today. See you next time.